We're often told Africa was primitive, that it had no science, no structure, no technology, that its people swung from vines and waited for the world to discover them. But buried beneath the dust of Nigeria lie two artifacts, one carved from wood, the other cast in bronze, and both obliterate that myth. These aren't just ancient remains. They are messages of brilliance, of fire and chemistry, motion and mastery. And one of them is older than the Bible itself. Northeastern Nigeria, a low mist clings to the dry earth. It's 1987, and a man in a white robe walks barefoot through the haze. His name is Malang Yao. In his hands, a rusted shovel. In his heart, hope for water. He had dug dozens of wells before. This one, he prayed, would run deeper. The sun rises slowly. Crickets chirp in the silence. His cows graze in the distance. Then a clang. Not clay, not rock. Something else. Something ancient. He stops, listens, brushes back the earth with trembling hands. Beneath him wood. Old, dark, perfect wood. Smooth as if just carved. That evening, he kneels before his village chief. The fire crackles, and in Hausa, he tells what he's seen. It was no root, and it was no ordinary tree. Years pass. Then come the archaeologists. From the University of Maiduguri, from Frankfurt, Germany. They bring gloves, notebooks, questions, and then the truth. What Malam Yu found was a canoe, 8.4 meters long, over 8,000 years old, perfectly preserved, perfectly engineered, carved from a single tree, shaped with stone tools, balanced to glide on water like a whisper. It was built with purpose, with science, with an understanding of balance, buoyancy, and flow. This canoe, the Dufuna Canoe, is one of the oldest watercrafts on Earth. And it tells a story not of survival, but of engineering, design, and innovation passed down for generations. Far to the southeast, in the town of Igbo-Ukwu, another secret was waiting. It was 1938. A farmer named Isaiah Anosi was digging not for treasure, but to catch rain. He swung his hoe through the red earth, then stopped. A glint of light, a strange coldness beneath the soil. A bronze bowl gleamed in the sun, etched with symbols, shining like fire. And that was just the beginning. Chains, beads, tiny metal figures, all hidden beneath his feet. He gave many of them away, not knowing their value. Not yet. Decades later, archaeologists would return and uncover more than 700 bronze artifacts, some over 2,000 years old. What they found rewrote history. These weren't crude lumps of metal. They were masterworks crafted using the lost wax method, a technique that demands control of fire, temperature, pressure, and alloy. The artisan sculpts in wax, covers it in clay, fires it, then pours in molten bronze. What comes out is a sculpture, a memory, a miracle of metallurgy. And these weren't the tools of war. They were objects of beauty, power, story. They prove one thing. Long before Europe's Bronze Age reached its height, African metallurgists were already forging brilliance. From the flowing rivers of the north to the quiet hills of the southeast, Africa wasn't sleeping. It was building. The Dufuna Canoe and the Igbo-Ukwu bronzes aren't just relics. They're receipts proof that African civilizations mastered design, technology, and material science centuries before the world was ready to admit it. These are not myths. They are memory carved in wood and cast in fire. Africa wasn't waiting to be discovered. Africa was already leading. If you enjoy content that informs, inspires, and digs deeper into the stories that matter, hit that subscribe button and stay connected with Zeal News Africa.